Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're in downtown Kato Paphos and we're going to go for a wander around the Bar Street area and show you what's going on. And there's quite a lot going on today. Miss Hutchinson, what have you got to say?
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again. Oh, we have a nice news for you. Let's go with us.
Yes, come on, let's get down what they call Bar Street. We're at the top end, so to give you an idea of exactly where we are, you've got the T&J's Fish and Chip shop at the very end there. You've got the Memories Bar, which is fully functioning, and of course you've got the wonderful, spectacular Keg and Barrel, which is where we accosted the superstar gentleman Mr. Jim and his wonderful daughter Miss Tammy. We also met a new friend called Mr. John and another new friend called Mr. Brian. Do you remember LaBeouf?
Oh yeah, Mr. Paul, of course I do remember.
Right,
and I'm
so
very glad that we are making friends more and more.
Yeah, slowly but surely people are becoming to understand what we're trying to do, and that is just help Paphos. We want to give Paphos that, well, kick up the bottom, to put it politely, and make sure that everyone understands that Paphos is absolutely spectacular. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned that this place was about to reopen and be taken over, and the reason for it was because I told you there was a cat on the wall cleaning his tackle. Well, we have been informed rightly, because as you can see, there are workmen knocking 7 bells out of the place, and it's going to reopen very, very soon. It's going to be a snack bar restaurant. This one opened only a few weeks ago. You saw us meet the gentleman. He's all the way from Greece, and there is his menu. Absolutely wonderful. He was a really, really nice guy. So we're going to continue on our trek, and unfortunately there is some negative news. That one has still not been bought, and that one will stay like that, well, for a little bit longer. But to be honest, I'm getting used to it. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi. If everything else gets refurbished, well, it'll be spectacular, and we'll be left with that as a memento to remind us of what it was like. Not a bad idea. LaBeouf, what have you got to say?
Yes, you know, I've got to say that something else is repairing. That one's been bought. Maybe somebody's going to renovate it, and then this one is going to come very soon.
Maybe. Hopefully it will. As you've witnessed in a previous video, if you go hunting back, the Kung Fu shop has reopened. There he is, the superstar himself.
Yeah.
And he's the one who'll teach you how to do Kung Fu and all those sort of things. Nunchakas, etc, etc. So if you want to learn how to beat someone up, that's the place to go, that's for sure. And as promised, this place, I told you it had been bought, and I told you it was going to be refurbished. And look, there are works going on, that's for sure. There's a very, very big sort of caterpillar digger loading thing. So it has been bought, as I told you, and it is going to be refurbed. They're going to turn the top of it into a couple of nice apartments, and 2 apartments on the back with spectacular views, that's for sure. As you can see, they are offloading furniture into it, and then the downstairs area is going to be refurbished and come back as a gourmet bar restaurant. Wow, absolutely wonderful, and that is going to put the heart and the life back into Paphos. There's the local kiosk. Very, very busy place at night, because obviously everyone wants a can of Coke, pack of crisps, that sort of thing. So we are coming down now towards one of our favourite bars, which is the Notorious Bar. And if you've watched our previous videos, you will understand that they have bought the rundown, dilapidated bar next door. They are knocking 7 bells out of it at alarming pace, and they have told us that at the end of June it's going to open, and we're going to have an invite and going to have a look. LaBeouf has found some wood.
I would like to tell you that some vibes is going on this Bar Street area, that it was more that area before, a couple of months ago. Now it's more life and life and life and life.
Exactly. There's been a lot of debate over what's called Bar Street. People have said that Bar Street has been, well, in a mess for many, many years. It has. But the table has turned, and I'm telling you that Bar Street is going to come back much, much better than it ever was before. So if any of you remember Bar Street in its heyday, it's going to be better than it ever was before. There's the Bubbles Bar. All the tables and chairs are stacked up, as you can see. But if you look back through our previous videos, a couple of months ago, you'll have seen no tables in there because, of course, it wasn't open. Now it's open.
And everybody's working there.
As you can see, there's a man over there doing a bit of varnishing and painting, because what's happening is, well, this is the fence around the exterior of the Little Chef Pizza Hut. So that tells you one thing, it's open. This place here, again, at night time now, it's open. That one over there, the California bar, is having the living daylights knocked out of it, and we have been informed by the boss that it's going to open at the end of the month. Boogie Woogies, it's open.
Karaoke.
It's open. The Flyers bar, guess what? Sally Briars, it's open. Here we go, progressing down what is commonly known as Bar Street. This bar here is not open yet, but it's going to open very soon, that's for sure. It's actually an extension to the Fryers bar. We were informed by the boss they've acquired that, and as the summer season moves into full swing, because they are a very, very busy bar, we understand that, they're going to expand into that bar. There's the beautiful little church where, look at that, little Gumbaru. Everywhere we go, we see a nice little Gumbaru.
Is a girl.
Yes. He says, have you got any food? Right. Absolutely wonderful church. Mr. Canvas Bed, that's what it's all about. And, well, well, we're not going to say he's young, because he's not young anymore, obviously. But Mr. Lewis, the son of Mr. Canvas Bed, we're going to make an especially for you about Paphos, and we're going to include you very, very soon. So, here we go. There's the Robin Hood pub. Guess what? That one's open. There's the Tropical Nights. And if you saw last week when we came up and down here, they were doing a lot of rewiring. They were putting up new lights, neon lights and cameras. That means one thing, it's open. They're both nice trees. Yes.
Look at this beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. The way someone's carved it in.
Yeah, really.
Very, very nice indeed. And again, in the daytime, as it progresses through the summer season, you will find tables and chairs outside there. And of course, those trees, well, they are heaven, and they will give you a little bit of shade and a little bit of cover. This bar here, the back end of the Tropical Nights, they're going to redo all the awnings. There is the welcoming room, Mr. Well, I don't know what he actually is, a bit of pineapple or something. He says yasas. He wants to offer to buy you a drink. There we go. LaBeouf, what have you got to say?
Yeah, well, this is a lovely greeting. It's actually the pineapple.
It's a piece of pineapple.
Yeah.
That's what it actually is. Yeah. So let's proceed down the back end of Bar Street, and, well, or should we go that way and show the plage? We'll go this way and show you the plage. There's the Democritus restaurant, which is the oldest restaurant in Paphos, so they tell us. It was established in 1971. We have, in fact, eaten in there. The service was very, very good, and the food was very, very good. In fact, we took one of our superstar subscribers there because that's where he decided he wanted to go, and he is the great man himself, Mr. Dave Jono. Are you going to say hello?
Hello, Dave. How are you? What is your comment?
We have noticed there's been a slight lack of comments, Mr. Dave Jono. I think he may have gone abroad, by the way.
No.
That's what I think. He's gone somewhere.
He is very typical, short, and that's it.
He is, yes. Very yabba dabba doing. There's the Flintstones bar. You can get a nice little drink in there. They even sell Coca-Cola, which is my favourite drink. And on top of that, you can get a little snack. And then this is a very nice taverna, which you said, doesn't that mean field?
Mandra, it means field.
Yeah. So Mandra translated into English means field. And it looks like a very nice taverna. And one of these days, we're going to come here and eat, that's for sure. Let's have a quick look inside.
Well, this,
Very traditional.
This tavern's got its own vibes of the olden times of Cyprus. The chairs, these tablecloths are traditional tablecloths. Sometimes you will see with blue, white, sometimes with green and white. This is a traditional, like the village housewives used to
But one
have.
exception, they have got rid of the traditional seats and put that. One of my pet hates is what they call the traditional Cyprus seat. I don't like them. Look at that. A little bit of work of art.
It's actually ashtray.
An ashtray. There we go. Obviously, only a smoker would spot that. As you understand, Miss LaBeouf is a smoker. Right, go on, LaBeouf. Let's get down to the plage and let's finish there with a crescendo as the harbour and the vibe takes off. The blue sky and the blue sea. Spectacular views. I'm in blue. And of course, all that's missing is
You.
you. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe, whichever's easiest, and paddle away or fly away all the way over to the wonderful place called Paphos, which is in Cyprus, which is the island of love. So stick with us another couple of minutes and we're there. Look at that. So stick with us, we're going to cross the road and we're going to go down to the plage and we're going to show you the spectacular view off the Paphos coastline, that's for sure.
It's a little bit cloudy, but not cold.
No, if anyone's worrying about the weather, it's that funny time of year, but I can promise you it's not cold. It's a little bit cloudy, but that's about it. This morning the skies were very, very blue, and tomorrow they forecasted even better blue skies, clear all week, and that's for sure, I promise you. Look at that. So stick with us as we take you and show you the spectacality of the blue sea called the Mediterranean Sea, which laps against the shoreline of the wonderful little city of Paphos, one of the greatest places in the world. So if you're looking for somewhere to come, get out to Paphos. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Something playing in the background as usual. So we'll move a little bit faster and we'll get out to the viewing platform, and then I'm sure Miss Arching Receiver LaBouffe will have a big goodbye to say. You see the plane in the distance there, LaBouffe? Yeah. There's at least 250 wonderful people coming in to celebrate a wonderful holiday, and some of those people hopefully are going to accost us on the beachfront, on the harbour front.
It was one lady just we were passing, lovely smiling to me. I don't know now she...
Well, I think people are becoming to understand that there is a nutcase and a beautiful blonde walking around. There she is. Let's have a big goodbye, LaBouffe.
You know, I'm slowly going down close to the water, and I understand I shouldn't swim in my clothes, but I would like to tell you many things standing nearby the sea, and I would like to thank you for all what you do for us. And you know what? One day when you come, you will never regret that one day you met us. And many thanks from me and from Mr. Paul. Thank you.
All that's left to say is thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for some more of our madness. Miss LaBouffe is waiting to be shown doing something stupid on camera, that's for sure. But look at that view. Absolutely spectacular. Thanks for watching.
Bye.